the Diamonds emerging here, as we can see. Tonight's debutant in Brian Talbot's side, Darren Bullock. He's been brought in from Bury, and he represents the only change to the Diamond side that drew 0-0 with Hereford in the conference here on Saturday. Andy Burgess has been earning rave reviews for his performances on the left side for the Diamonds. Simon Warmel starts his third match for Rushden Diamonds. The Kettering side there, their attack is going to be spearheaded by Carl Shutt and Dale Watkins.
Dale Watkins coming back to Nen Park, where he served Rushden Diamonds so well a few years ago.
Peter Morris there, he knows it's a massive night for the Poppies. They can really ill afford to lose this one. And of course, as well as the battle for league points, tonight is all about local pride as well.
It certainly is. Referee just about to get the play underway.
And the second match this season between the Diamonds and the Poppies, of course, back in September, we were treated to a 1-1 draw at Rockingham Road. These matches tend to end in draws, really, don't they, Dave? We had a draw last season at Rockingham Road, a draw earlier this season, and chatting to spectators from both camps before tonight's game, we wouldn't be surprised, I suppose, if tonight ended in stalemate as well. Who's starting his third game for the Diamonds since coming in from Dover, and that's the corner, and a chance for the Diamonds early on. Mark Peters heads just over.
Yeah, good effort there by Peters. Early pressure by Diamonds. These opening moments have certainly had the best of it. Kettering taking a little while to settle down. Yeah, he got up well there. Adam Sollett not really troubled, but warning signs for Kettering already.
That was the first opening of the evening, coming on the 2-minute mark. The Diamonds have certainly started the better. That's Underwood's throw, and Bullock and Duke there. That will be another Rushden Diamonds corner. They're attacking the airware stand, which houses those Poppies fans. Darren Bullock in the thick of things early on his Diamonds debut, having a few words with the referee there. Warmel will take this corner. Right-footed, and a chance for Jim Rodwell, and that's the second opening the Diamonds have had from corners in this opening 2.5 minutes, and Kettering will feel fortunate that they're not behind already.
Yeah, they certainly will. Two defenders, big defenders coming up for these corners, and Kettering find it very difficult to mark them. Fortunately for them, that going well wide.
Jim Rodwell charging in from the edge of the box there, and he met that well, but you would have fancied him to score there. That goes down as a bad miss.
Yes, Brian Talbot will be expecting this early domination to convert into goals.
Butterworth trying to charge through there. That was Craig Norman, and Sollett came, but Colin Bowden was having none of that. He wanted the ball out of play, and the danger cleared. Now Lowe, Underwood, and Bullock was in there. The Diamonds are looking to whip the ball in from the flanks at every opportunity. Kettering have hardly had a kick.
They really are at 6s and 7s, the defence all over the place, and Bullock there getting in ahead of Wayne Duke. Fortunately for Kettering, his header was straight at Adam Sollett, but not a very auspicious start for the Poppies, that's for sure.
Now Burgess, again the ball will be whipped in from the left flank. Bullock's in there, might drop to Simon Warmel here, nice turn, and he attempts the shot which took a little dink off Craig Norman. The Poppies fans will be happy to see that ball nestle in the arms of Sollett. Now Rodwell. Ball by Rodwell, which finds Lowe superbly. That's a nice layoff to Burgess. And across the face of goal, Warmel was trying to steal in on the far side, but Colin Bowden did just enough there to put him off. Taken again by Warmel. That was Rodwell, and that could have taken a nasty deflection off someone and bounced either side of Sollett. Kettering getting seriously peppered in these opening stages.
Just 9 minutes gone, and that's something like 4 or 5 corners for the Diamonds, and Kettering can barely get the ball out of their own half.
Well, this was Jim Rodwell stooping to meet Simon Warmel's corner, and fortunately for Sollett, the effort was straight at him. Andy Burgess, Dave, I don't know quite what you've seen of him, but he's tipped for a bright future in the game. Just 18 years old, already scored 3 goals for the Diamonds this season. He looks a bright prospect.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything of him at all these early stages. He certainly does look good, tall and gangly, but looks to be very good on the ball. I think he's a local lad from Beaujard.
Bowden makes his way forward, and That was Norman prodding the ball goalwards. That could have been nasty for the Diamonds, and a little bit of afters there between Turley and Watkins. There didn't look to be anything too serious going on there, but Billy Turley took exception to something. This was Norman jabbing that goalwards. Not really enough venom in it though. Burgess. This is what he likes to do best, running out the opposition. D'Souza supporting him. Warmel making a beeline for the far post. Burgess goes for glory himself. And maybe the youngster guilty. A little bit of selfishness there.
I must say, I have been impressed by Andy Burgess. That was a good run. He seems a very confident 18-year-old playing with a lot of experienced league players, and he's certainly not out of place.
Now Watkins. Nice turn by Watkins, skips away from Peters and looks for the shooting opportunity. Turley spills it and Underwood has to clear. Best moment of the game for the Poppies.
Certainly was.
Peter Morris there, plenty to think about in these opening stages. Now Lowe. Butterworth helps it on to Peters. Far post ball by Peters, looks for D'Souza. Reach way there, good defending, did enough to put D'Souza off there. Well, certainly no love lost between these two sets of players. Of course, Darren Collins was actually sent off in the match at Rockingham Road last season, and certainly off the ball tonight there have been various words exchanged. Gary Butterworth tends to be at the heart of it, but one or two Kettering players guilty of that as well.
Well, it's what local derbies are all about. I don't see there's any major problem with it, so long as they keep it in check.
This is Carl Adams and Peters. It's going to be a Diamonds throw-in by the looks of things. Crossing by Warmel. That was Burgess on the far side, and he gets the second chance, but plants the header straight at Solid. The Diamonds continue to go close. Kettering continue to ride their luck. This was Burgess causing problems in the Kettering defence. The ball was bobbling around. Kettering failed to clear it, and Burgess has stuck that header straight at the keeper, either side of him. That would have been 1-0. To make the ball stick there. Warmel to Butterworth. Gary Butterworth, Kettering defence backing off, and Butterworth tries from distance, and he's not that far away. That's the end to the first 45 minutes. 0-0 is the scoreline. The Diamonds have had the better of it, but thus far the ball has not gone in the net.
I think that Kettering will be perfectly happy with the 0-0, certainly after that first 45 minutes where they did have to defend in depth. They've done that pretty well, and I would think Peter Morris won't be too disheartened.
So I'm sure Brian Talbot will be saying to his team, more of the same please, but with a little bit more cutting edge in attack. Well, that all looks very cosy. What do you make of that, Dave?
Very interesting. I wonder if they're related.
Second half is underway. Carl Adams will take that throw in on the far side for the Poppies. I'll tell you what, I'd love to have been in the Kettering dressing room at half time to have heard what Peter Morris said to his troops. I would imagine he can be quite stern when he wants to be, Dave.
Oh, I think he certainly can be quite stern, but I still think that while it stays at 0-0, he won't be too bothered.
That was shut, looking for Watkins, and nicely tidied up there by Mark Peters. The Diamonds' defence, to be fair, have looked pretty watertight over the last month or so.
Title winners, to be perfectly honest.
Well, this is D'Souza through, great chance for Rushden, and Solid comes out. D'Souza! Oh, and he's gone over. Well, was that a dramatic piece of defending there from Craig Norman, or has D'Souza missed an open goal?
I think that's brilliant work by Craig Norman.
Well, D'Souza had raced away here. Solid almost does a Harold Schumacher, and well, D'Souza there actually puts that over himself, misses an open goal, but what defending from Craig Norman.
I think Norman just did enough there to put D'Souza off, just to get him off balance, and he just lifts the ball over the bar. Real let-off for Kettering, though.
Well, the Diamonds might well be wondering to themselves, is it going to be one of those nights? That's another chance gone begging. Jim Rodwell will take it. Plenty of pat the box. Solid comes and only half punches. Butterworth back in. Chance in for Lowe, and that is the deadlock broken. David Lowe, 55 minutes gone, and the Diamonds have the goal that they've been threatening to score all night.
Well, I think on the balance of play they certainly do deserved the goal. I think Adam Sollett will look back on that and consider that he might have done a little bit better. It was a fairly weak punch out from Rodwell's free kick that fell straight to Gary Butterworth. No marking on David Lowe, and he finished very easily. Sollett should have done better with the punch.
Really clean, crisp strike from David Lowe here. Sollett had no chance, and that's Lowe's 7th goal for the Diamonds since joining in January. Fine finish, and it's uphill now for Kettering.
Yeah, it certainly is. They haven't created really anything at all themselves, and Diamonds now are rampant.
Well, this is David Lowe, and Ridgway came across. It's a Diamonds corner. The Nen Park fans, or the majority of them anyway, will hope that the floodgates will open now. It's a corner though, and Warmall will take it. Forward is Warburton, and the Diamonds have a second within a minute. Ray Warburton has almost certainly put the tie beyond Kettering's reach now, and 2 goals inside a minute. Kettering are down and out.
Well, that was dreadful defending again. No one picking Warburton up. Good corner by Wormel. He's a good player. I like Simon Wormel a lot. And Ray Warburton, he's done that so many times, I think, for the Diamonds, coming in at the far post, completely unmarked, and he could barely miss.
And Peter Morris there is watching his evening slowly turn to dust. The Poppies had held out for 55 minutes. Lowe scores, and just a minute later, Ray Warburton meets that corner from Simon Wormel. Sollett has no chance. Ray Warburton is such a big game player. He doesn't score that many goals, but when he does, they tend to matter. He scored against Scunthorpe in the FA Cup this season, and then got one against Sheffield United here, and now he's got one tonight.
Well, if Kettering aren't careful, this is going to turn into a bit of a rout. The Diamonds, certainly from the first goal, are really swarming forward now and causing all sorts of trouble to Kettering.
That's Warmall, and on target, although it didn't contain the power to properly trouble Sollett. Now Warmall. Diamonds really on song at the moment. They want a third. That's headed out there by Cox. Now Butterworth. Burgess. With him is Ridgway. Oh, and he does well to skip away from both of them there. The cross didn't reach Lowe. Now Carl Adams. And Peters will retrieve this for the Diamonds. It's all the home side at the moment. Phil Brown with a corner. Carl Adams comes short. That was Cox. Chance for Vowden. It came off Jim Rodwell. Another Poppy's corner. This is more encouraging for the visiting fans. Colin Vowden, the Kettering skipper, in the thick of things there in the Diamonds box. Another corner. Headed out by Burgess. Setchell. And it came to Vowden. What a good chance that was.
Well, it's probably Kettering's best chance.
Carl Adams. Oh, and that almost fell for shut, and Vowden on the far post. That was a delightful ball clipped through there by Carl Adams, but nothing going right for the Poppies in front of goal. Peter Morris. He's very rueful, doesn't he?
He doesn't show much emotion one way or the other, if the truth's known. I saw him smile once.
This is Warmall. Oh, lovely play by Warmall, and he was threatening to dance through them all there, and the referee has given a free kick and not a penalty. Kettering have swarmed round the official. Simon Warmall was threatening there to take the mickey out of the entire Kettering defence. Now Brian Talbot, if I can lip read him there, is saying it's got to be a penalty. I don't think it is, Brian. His team, though, have got a free kick right on the edge of the box. Wonderful run by Warmall, and this is a trip by Bowden.
No doubt about that. He's a good player, Warmall.
Darren Bullock will take this free kick, and disappointing finish there from Darren Bullock. It's going to turn into quite a routine victory for the Diamonds, and you would have to say that it's very disappointing from the Poppies' point of view. These games are usually so close.
I can remember, Andrew, when you were not a boy, when Diamonds used to go to Rocking Road and murder Kettering, and they were really one-sided. This has been one-sided, it's true, but I still think there's more spirit about the Kettering side than we may have seen from Kettering sides in the past.
Now Lowe is away, Burgess in the middle, and Lowe's cross doesn't find him. Well, certainly, I know the games you're on about, David. A 4-0 victory for the Diamonds 1 year, a 5-1 win before that. Scary Setchell, and Peters has slipped. This is an opening for the Poppies. Setchell has a man out wide, but goes himself. And it's just not going to go in for Kettering, is it, tonight? Sousa. And, well, Kettering trying for all their might to get the ball off to Sousa, and Fisher bundles De Sousa over. That will be a free kick. And all manner of words being exchanged with the referee's assistant on this near side. Bill Brown not happy with that, but it's going to be a booking for Matt Fisher. Diamonds free kick. Warmel takes it near post, and Lowe is just off target. That was a nicely worked free kick by the Diamonds. David Lowe there just a hair's breadth away from getting his second and the Diamonds' third tonight.
It really was a needless free kick in the first place.
Warmel clipped this in delightfully to the near post. Lowe got in ahead there of Wayne Duke, and that indeed will be David Lowe's last activity of the match. He's being replaced with 4 minutes to go by Darren Collins. Oh, nice skill by Burgess. He's inside the box, and Matt Fish comes across well. It's a Diamonds corner though.
It has been an impressive Diamonds performance, it has to be said. They really have dominated every area of the pitch, and they're going to be well worth the 3 points.
Well, Darren Collins wants the corner, but he won't get it. And there we have it. Brian Talbot there goes to shake the hand, or at least attempt to shake the hand of his old Ipswich teammate Peter Morris. They say that league positions count for very little in local derbies, but tonight the Diamonds, second in the conference, have come out easily on top against relegation-threatened Kettering.
They certainly have. As I was saying just a moment ago, they were well worth their 3 points tonight. It was a disappointing Kettering performance. They were hoping for much better things, but they never really got going, and it's little surprise that the Diamonds players should be celebrating in the way that they are.
Ray Warburton there scored the Diamonds' second goal to cement victory tonight. There was never going to be a repeat of Kettering's dramatic victory here at Nen Park on the last day of last season. The Poppies, I should think, will be thoroughly disappointed with tonight's performance.
You can see it in Carl Shutt's face. He's seen great days in his career. He knows that it's been a bad performance tonight. He'll be instrumental, I'm sure, in lifting the Kettering players for the battles ahead. A disconsolate Peter Lake there, Kettering's physio, and Carl Shutt make an exit from the Nen Park service. Kettering have been beaten tonight 2-0. Goals from David Lowe and Ray Warburton within the space of a minute. 10 minutes into the second half have ensured that the Diamonds come out on top in this local derby. The Diamonds will be back to dreaming about promotion. Kettering will start dreaming about reaching the FA Trophy final at Wembley. Plenty more football to come on NTV tonight, but it's finished here 2-0.
Well, Ray, you don't score that many, but when you do, you certainly pick your matches. The FA Cup games with Scunthorpe and Sheffield United, and an important one tonight.
Yeah, I think, it didn't really matter who scored tonight, as long as we got the 3 points. Even the performance weren't relevant tonight, but we played well and got 3 points, so it's been a good night.
You got the first goal at such an important time, and then, of course, the second one from you immediately afterwards, and after that, you didn't really look troubled tonight.
Yeah, that's right. We got a good first goal, and then the second one, I think, killed them off straight away, and it was just a matter of keeping discipline and playing the game out, really.
Right, Paul, Kettering's thoughts after tonight's defeat?
Well, you wouldn't have liked to have been in the dressing room afterwards. Everyone's completely down. I mean, it was a big game. We needed the points. Local derby. I think we let ourselves down.
All credit to the players. They played exceptionally well. They bossed it from start to finish. They never looked in any danger. They had 1 or 2 maybe near misses for a 10-minute spell second half, but for 80 minutes we just said we got the ball and kept it.
Derby matches usually close fought. They're usually draws, actually, but tonight was quite an easy victory, really, in terms of derby matches.
Yeah, our players were up for it.
So the Diamonds record their 5th derby victory over Kettering in 8 games since they joined the conference with this 2-0 win at Nen Park, one of the most one-sided derbies anyone can remember. David Lowe there lashing home the first. He's been such a success since joining the Diamonds to put Rushden firmly on the road to victory.
in this derby, and then captain courageous Ray Warburton getting his head to Warmall's corner to score the second.